Wagwan YouTube. Mr. Blood Clot. Listen, fragrances that I wear every day. No, I don't wear them every day. These are my favorite everyday fragrances. So the other day I posted a little story of my Caribbean breakfast. Yeah, little Akin saltfish, little dumpling. Beautiful, beautiful food. And one guy popped up, he was like, "What, smellies? You're Caribbean?" No way, surely not. I said, come on, cuz. 50% to be precise, 52% if you want to be generous. But funnily enough, another creator, I think it was The Average Nose, he made a video basically saying like, yeah, Ghanaian creators rise up, I'm going to be in Ghana soon. And someone tagged me and I thought, who told you I was Ghanaian? But then it started to make sense because sometimes I'll post on my Instagram stories like this. So I ate this the other day, yeah, I'll put it on screen. Little jollof rice, the suya beef. When I ate that, listen, I was feeling different, but I'm sure there's probably some African in me somewhere. Anyway, let's get onto the fragrances. So I don't want to drag out this video too much. Everyday fragrances that are just perfect for casual use, gym, office, you can use them for any occasion. Now the first one is actually my most recent pickup and it's my first ever Joe Malone fragrance. This is Wood Sage and Sea Salt. And an interesting little fact about this, so I would have never even thought to pick this up if it wasn't in a limited edition bottle. Basically, when I walked in the Joe Malone shop, they got this new release, I think it's called Raspberry Ripple, and they had it next to this. So this is just a re-release, basically, just in a different bottle. Exact same juice, but I hadn't smelled it before. But yeah, I sprayed it on a test strip and I was like, it's a bit boring. Like, I wasn't really, nothing was screaming out to me, but I kept sniffing it. And I was like, fucking hell, this is good. Like, I've never actually experienced a fragrance smell so mineral, like so pure. You see where it says sea salt? It's not a fucking lie. I swear to God, all you can smell is like minerals and like freshness, but it's not like one of them. I'm trying to compare it to like light blue intense, yeah. That's what you think of when you think of like an aquatic scent. This isn't that type of aquatic. It's like very, so hard to explain. Filtered water, yeah, filtered water. The pH levels are just making sense. You got a bit of wood in there and there is some kind of sweetness. I don't know where it's coming from, but it does have this slight organic sweetness. Like, it's not artificial smelling at all. And I think that's what Joe Malone does perfectly. Just them clean, easy to wear, very subtle, but it smells expensive. Next is actually one of my favorite fragrances of all time. We've got Initio Musk Therapy. For me, this is probably the best musk fragrance that you can buy. The reason I say that is because the musk isn't animalic at all. It's like that kind of second skin musk. Like, it's not weird smelling. And combined with the fruits, I think you've got blackcurrant and orange in this. It just gives it this real shampoo body wash kind of feeling without smelling cheap or tacky. And yeah, I think it's perfectly unisex. I think some people would probably argue it's a bit more feminine. I don't really care, man. I rock this all the time. I've been through maybe 3 bottles of this. Beautiful. The next one is the only MFK fragrance that I own, and it's Gentle Fluidity Silver. Now, this fragrance, I'm saying it's very clean, but it's not as clean as people might make out. I think there is something in this that would rub a lot of people the wrong way. Might be like the pineapple note. I think it's got pineapple. There is something really harsh in the opening of this, but if you can get through that, then it smells like a gentleman. Like, I think this is just a real clean, easy, office-safe fragrance. The projection on it is like minimal, so that makes it even more versatile for everyday use. And yeah, I just really enjoy rocking it. Next is one that I actually need to re-up on, and it's Pacific Rock Moss. Now, what I love about this one, look, Bleu de Chanel is the goated blue fragrance, in my opinion. However, if this performed better, this would easily be a top 3 fragrance for me because I wear it non-stop. And I just think it smells like a CEO. Like, it does quite literally smell like the Pacific. You get this kind of like weird, almost seaweed kind of smell, mixed with like the ocean, mixed with minerals. Like, it's just perfect. And it's just such a shame about performance. I literally get about, I want to say maybe like 4 hours from this, 4 or 5 hours at a push. It's not really good enough, is it? But it smells so good that I just put up with it. Need to get another bottle. Now the next one is Imperial by Essential Parfums. And I actually only own 2 from this house. Other one being Velvet Iris. And I think this one is fucking horrid. Yeah, don't rate it at all. I blind bought it. And with a name like Velvet Iris, I thought it was going to smell like plushy, like comforting, like a fluffy iris. No, not at all. It's green as hell. Very smoky to my nose. But yeah, didn't enjoy it. This, on the other hand, masterpiece. Yeah, this is like if you took a very basic barbershop scent from like the early 2000s and you just modernized it like further than 2025. Like it just smells so modern and fresh and crisp. Crisp is the perfect word. To me, this just smells like a breath of fresh air in a forest. You're gonna get loads of woods. You get this kind of mintiness almost. It's just so nice, man. It's a little bit herbaceous, but it's not over the top. And it just smells crisp. Now next is PDM Percival. And this one, it's a little bit special in a weird way. It's special, but it's not special, because it's a very modern take on a barbershop scent. But I don't even like to narrow it down to just a barbershop scent, because this has way more depth than a typical blue fragrance. Like it's got some amber in there and it actually changes quite a bit from the opening to the dry down. My girl actually begs me to wear this more often. I don't wear it that often, but when I do, she loves it. It smells, she describes it as like, it's masculine, it just smells sexy. And from her, that means a lot, because she generally says that stuff like this smells like her dad. That's like about as far as she'll push it. But yeah, this one, it's got her in a chokehold, man. I hear it. To me, it almost smells a little bit like shaving gel. A little bit like shaving gel, but just developed. Yeah, man, really nice fragrance. Now, we can't have this conversation about clean fragrances and all this without talking about Imagination by Louis Vuitton. One of my favorite fragrances ever made, hands down. The performance on it is crazy. Yeah, you're gonna get an easy like 8-9+ hours out of this. And that's with it like beaming off of you. Well, it beams off me anyway. So that straight away makes it versatile for like a day or a night out. It's gonna hold up. Yeah, so she's gonna be smelling you. She's gonna be up in your crevices, trying to get a bit of you. Yeah. But it's not overbearing to the point where you couldn't wear it to the office. Like 2 sprays of this, you'll be catching whiffs of it throughout the day, guaranteed. And a lot of people kind of just dumb it down as like, yeah, it's just like a soapy, clean fragrance. But this has a lot more to it than that, man. I think the tea note is really prominent in this. I think the opening is what kills it. Give it 15-20 minutes and you'll be like, oh, okay, it's making sense. Straight up, I'll say the opening smells like window cleaner. It's not pleasant at all. Like, it has got that real cleaning product, kind of bitter, sharp citrus, but yeah, when it dries, special stuff. Last but not least, we've got one of the king houses when it comes to fresh fragrances. This is Guerlain Absolute. Yeah, man, this was a love at first sniff for me. I think the lemon mixed with the blackcurrant in this, I can't normally detect blackcurrant too much in a fragrance. In this, it's hella prominent. I don't know why. This apparently has like a praley note in it. I don't get any kind of gourmand facet to this. For me, it's literally like, it smells like flavored air. Like literal air, but just it's got a flavor to it. In the dry down, it's got like a really dense musk that just takes over. Like, don't think that this is a really fruity scent, because it's not. Yeah, I love it. But yeah, I'd probably say clean fragrances is like my favorite category of fragrance. Don't get me wrong, I've got a shit ton here, but in terms of like, I enjoy testing interesting fragrances. I don't necessarily love wearing them all the time. So during the week, I just like to smell like a calm guy. And then on the weekends, we get a bit more experimental, do you know what I mean? So yeah. Let me know what your favorite everyday fragrance is in the comments. And if you want to sample any fragrances, head over to my website, jsmellies.com, and make sure you follow me on other socials, TikTok, Instagram, all that good stuff. Yeah, man, love.